Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
For sure. Every time I drive by there.
Testing. No, you're good. Bring me down. I'm red. You know I'm. We are streaming live here from Thompson Stadium. It's the Gridiron Classic, kickoff classic here for Bibb County, Middle Georgia Sports Live. 4 games in 2 days. We've been able to broadcast here on MGSL. Yesterday, we were able to see Central get their first win in quite some time. Happy for the Chargers. And then Howard won over Southwest. Now we got 2 games here today. We got Rutland right now against Crawford County. Joining me in the booth is the man, the myth, the legend, Marvin James. Marvin, what are you looking forward to in this one, man?
Man, Thrift, I'm excited for another day of football and hopefully clear skies today so we can keep on everything going on time.
Crawford County head coach Matt Wilson. Rutland coming in, the Hurricanes head coach Anthony Williams. They are also looking for their first win in a few years, but momentum seems high. Talking with athletic director Coach Gordon, the basketball coach in the offseason. He likes what he's seeing from Coach Williams and company. So we are about to have the handshake at midfield. What are some of the things last night that stood out to you between the games that you were able to do with Howard, Southwest, and then, of course, Central? What stood out with you, Marvin?
I think the offensive play calling in both Central and in Howard was very, very fluid. They scored a lot of points early and often, and I think that was something that was really impressive to see of Coach Jamaski Ward for his young team now with Central. Like I said, they haven't won a game in 2 years. For them to come out here and have some success early and continue to ultimately win in the contest was great for the community, great for their fans, and great for the kids out there on the field to see them getting after it a little bit. Then on to the second game. Coach Roderick Cummings, his first game at Southwest, replacing Joe Dupree. His team showed a lot of fight. They lost the game, and it was pretty much all Howard in that one. And the 5-star Tayshawn Poole, who had a great performance, it scored on 2 touchdowns in the contest. But I think that the offensive play calling is what really stood out to me. Both offenses from Central and Howard looked very clean last night and looked like they could put a lot of points on the board. All
right, let's talk about these 2 teams. Crawford last year, they're in single A, Marvin. They went 4-6. For Rutland, they're in 3A. Last year, 0-10. But again, don't worry about last year. At this point, it's a brand new season. What are you trying to see from Rutland to get off to a good start here in 2026?
Well, yeah, Coach Williams, I know him personally. We played football together down at Georgia Southern.
Okay.
He's a pretty good dude. He's a hard-nosed guy. He's from South Georgia, played at Mitchell Baker. I think that he's going to continue to make this team tough, and the one thing that he wants to continue to challenge them and to let them know. We were talking a little bit earlier. They played in a lot of tough ball games last year. I think it was 3 one-point game losses. So they weren't necessarily just blown out. They were actually in some games last year. So that's just going to, show up today and see how they finish up. And over on the other sideline with Crawford, I think this is Coach Matt Wilson's first year. Dusty Jump was the head coach last year. He's over there at Macon County now. And I think that this team had some success last year. They were 4-6, and they know they can win. They know they can compete. They know they don't have the numbers, but if they get after it, everybody's excited for this first quarter of football. So it should be interesting to see.
And there is a huge difference in roster size between Rutland and Crawford, but that doesn't matter. It's about the athletes that are out there, and we're going to see Crawford County come out first. Crawford in the all-white and yellow helmets with the yellow trim. The Hurricanes, white pants, orange jerseys, white trim with the green helmets, and I think those look sharp, man. I like those helmets.
Absolutely. Jeremiah Cornique and Nathan Farrell back deep for the Eagles. They would love nothing more but to get into that end zone down there.
Good crowd. We got 2 games tonight. Don't forget the big one, Northeast taking on West Side at 8 p.m. Set to kick, Bryson Weaver. It's Hurricanes. It's Crawford County. It's Gridiron Classic here in Bibb County, and we're underway. He'll get it at the 20-25, bouncing out to the 30, still on his feet, and decent field position. The ball did come out. That was Jeremiah Cornique that you just made mention, and they're going to say a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by Rutland.
And that is exactly the way you want to start the game. If you're Coach Anthony Williams, you want to get your special teams involved, and they did that on that play, making a fumble, a turnover, and now the offense is looking to punch some points on the board.
Looking at the replay here, Marvin, it just fell out of his hands. It was a tough run. He got good field position, and then I guess kind of lost focus there. And we're going to see probably a few mistakes. It's early in this season. These teams are still figuring themselves out, aren't they, Marvin?
That's right. Securing the football is A1. Coaches aren't going to give too many excuses for that. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of nerves still going on in this first half for sure. I'm
going to be picking Marvin James' brain all day long. But now we're going to watch not Crawford, but Rutland's offense here to start it off. The quarterback, Tyson White. That's not Tyson, Zamarian Johnson. He'll actually hand it off, and he's going to run all the way in for a touchdown. And that was Billy Rookmore. One play, 30 yards, touchdown, Marvin.
Just the way you draw it up. He took that ball, went end around, and took it right off tackle on the left side and got right to the pylon just enough to get the score.
The offensive line had great push there, Marvin, and when you see those guys get the push, your running backs can get out in space and make plays.
And that's all you want to do is give guys like that are so much talented in that backfield. Just give them an opportunity to go ahead and score, and when that happens, it's nothing but green grass in front of them.
So the junior, Zamarian Johnson, all he had to do was hand it off to Billy, and Billy said, I'll do the rest. The extra point is up and good for Bryson Weaver. So we've had 2 plays so far in this game, a fumble by Crawford and then a 30-yard touchdown run by Billy Rookmore, and Rutland leads 7-0. There is a flag, though. White Hat's going to come and say roughing the kicker. Or is that running to the kicker?
Yeah, running into the kicker. They're going to decline that, or may take it on the kickoff. But, yeah, this is what the game is all about, big plays. And, unfortunately, for Crawford County, they gave up 2 big plays right here, and they need to get on the other side of that to have some success in this ball game.
And we talked about, again, some of the struggles over the last couple of years, but being in games, getting off to a start like this for the confidence of Rutland, huge for Coach Williams.
Absolutely, because this team has struggled, mightily for the past 2 seasons, not winning since 2023. So anytime you can have success, I know Coach is telling them, hey, look, this game is not over. We've been here before. We got to finish it on out, and that's what they're looking to do, is finish this game out with a win.
Thompson Stadium, it is beautiful stadium here. And luckily for the Rutland fans, some of them are getting to be in the shade on this hot Saturday. So Weaver will set it up again. Cornegay still out there even after the fumble. You got to believe in your players, along with Nathan Farrell. They're actually going to kick it off from Crawford's 45. Weaver to Cornegay. And he gets it at the 10. Now he's at the 30 and will be tripped up there. And now we will see that Crawford County offense.
It's got a little wiggle to him, man. That's why he's back there, and he can do something special. Just hold on to the football and hit that crease.
For a new coach, Marvin, when you have something like that happen, what do you tell your team? When you just have one play after another, kind of start the game as an avalanche, how do you calm them down a little bit and say, dude, we still got 10 more minutes left in this quarter?
That's right. You've been telling them that all week. Things aren't going to go your way, and so they're prepared for it. So when things happen like this on game day, you just go on to the next play. Go on to the next play. You can't sit there and harp on it. Just continue to keep looking forward.
Lawson Cooley, the quarterback, junior for Crawford. Hornegate comes in motion. He'll hand it off. And that is Colton Cavender on the carry. Gets about 4 in a nice opening game here on first down.
Tough yards up the middle. And he wanted that 3 or 4 yards. And 3 yards in a cloud of dust, we'll take that on the first down.
Defensive coordinator for Rutland, James Lattimore. And those linebackers are lethal for the Hurricanes. And you're seeing Grayson Howard now. Had a chance to get a tackle for loss. Grayson was in there. The guy just made mention, but Gornegay was able to slip it. Not much, though. Good defense, and he'll set up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, Coach Lattimore has experience. He was the head coach at Groves for a while. He's been around. He was on that Macon County team that went and won the state championship about 10 years ago or so. So he's bringing a lot of experience to the Rutland Hurricanes as well.
Is this a passing situation right here? What are you doing if you're Crawford County, Marvin?
Yeah, I think that is a little bit more of a passing situation to see if you can push the ball up at least 7 yards.
And he's going to get it out quickly to Hornigan, and he dropped it there. I think he was trying to turn up field before he caught it, Marvin.
Right, and it still was a little short. You kind of want to pass past the sticks a little bit so you don't have to work on it. But looks like a 4th down, and they're going to punt it away.
Yeah, too early in the game, and you're not quite at the 40, 36 to be exact. And so the punter will come out. Nathan Farrell, he's obviously a lot of with a small roster, Marvin, Crawford's going to have multiple guys that are playing multiple positions on both sides of the ball and on special teams.
That's right, and that's going to factor in on this hot summer day. Absolutely.
They'll have hydration breaks. And that is over the head of the punter, and he'll just have to dive on it. One bad play after another, and Rutland's going to have prime position. Marvin, you said, uh-oh, you knew what was happening next.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being Nathan Farrell making that high leap, and he looked like he got some hops, but
right.
You know, the ball was just a little too high. And again, those nerves are floating around on everybody. That's the first snap of the season for the long snapper. And people the kids are just a little nervous, but that goes away after this first quarter. But hopefully they're not in too big of a hole.
He tried to get a fingertip on it, but it was way too high. You see on the replay here. All right, 1st and goal. Last time they just gave one play, and Billy Roquemore went into the end zone for 30 yards. He'll get it again. He'll bounce off a tackle, still on his feet, bounces off another, and he's standing up into the end zone for a touchdown. That's a hard-nosed run, Marvin.
Feed the rock to Billy Roquemore. That kid is a menace. He looked like a bowling ball just rolling around in there and getting the touchdown. His 2nd touchdown in the quarter of back-to-back series. Got to be great for OC Tony Davis.
Just give it to Billy and let him do the rest. And they're having a tough time bringing number 5 down. He's had 2 carries for 2 touchdowns. And Rutland is an extra point away, going up 14-0 already early, 2 minutes into this one. Weaver had a high kick, but effective, and it goes in.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, you just gotta if you're coach Matt Wilson over there, you're telling your guys to calm down, relax. We're beating ourselves, and they really are. They're doing a lot of things that are playing into Rutland's favor. You can't just give up big plays. You can't fumble on an opening kickoff return. You can't give up a big 35-yard touchdown, and you can't give up a special teams high punt, high snap over the head. You got to play within yourself. You don't have to play superhero ball. Just play within yourself. And these guys know that they made some mistakes.
We're presented by Coca-Cola and Emory Healthcare. Marvin James, Thrift Behringer here at the Gridiron Classic. Marvin had a ton of fun yesterday with Braden calling both games. We got 2 more here tonight, including the big one, Northeast versus West Side.
Absolutely. It's going to be a packed house for that one for sure.
It's going to be an absolute incredible atmosphere, and that's what Friday Night Football is all about, Marvin.
Oh, absolutely. First Friday of the year last night. I know we had some Corky Kell going on earlier in the year.
Yep.
It's a little different when you play throughout the week. Football, high school football was meant to play on Friday nights, man, so it's just special to see that under the lights.
Weaver will kick off from the 40. Rutland up 14-0. 9:58 here at Thompson Stadium in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, a couple blunders by Crawford County, a fumble on the opening kickoff, and then a one-play touchdown for Rutland. Then a high snap on a punt leads to a one-play touchdown for Rutland, and then Bryson Weaver just runs right by the ball. Everybody was confused right there. He's talking to the ref about something, Marvin. I can't tell.
Yeah. That's the only mistake I've seen from Rutland so far. That might be something to laugh about in the meeting on Monday.
So now Bryson will re-kick from his own 35. Farrell and Cornegay. Set to return. Farrell's the one that's going to get it at the 30 before he's thrown down by Kevin Dawson of Rutland, and Crawford will take over. All right, it's 14-0. If you're Crawford, you need to get some momentum, move the chains, move the sticks, get some time off the clock, because obviously you're having a tough time stopping number 5 on the defensive end, Marvin.
Yeah, but you don't have to play catch up right now.
Right.
Just play your basic ball. Get some plays that are going to get everybody, relaxing in sync. So, hand off up the middle, get a couple plays that, people are going to just kind of relate to a little bit more on that offense, something that they're really comfortable with. But you don't have to throw the ball deep and try to get back in this game with one play.
Lawson Cooley. In the backfield with him, it's Cornegate and Colton Cavender. Jeremiah's going to have it, and Jeremiah's going to turn it upfield and get 5 yards there on the opening carry.
That's right. Give it to your star players. Give it to your talented guys, and they see what they can do with it. Put it in their hands.
Ton of football happening around the state. So glad football's back. It's just the best time of year, Marvin. It's like Christmas for guys like me and you. We love this time of year.
Yeah, I tell my wife I'll see you around Christmas because, once the football season starts, I'm locked in.
100 miles an hour.
Friday night, high school, college on Saturday, Monday night football, NFL. So, yeah, it's a great time of year for sure.
Low snap, and then he's still able to hand it off, but the big man able to take him down. Nice job there by trying to see his number. He won't turn for me. Number 66. Good play by him. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 7 for Rutland.
Yeah, unfortunately, right now you look like you might be in a passing down. You want to get your receiver in space. Hopefully he can make a good play, but you definitely want to do something to keep this drive alive. You don't want to give the ball over to Rutland right here. Down 14-0.
Looks over to the sideline, trying to get the final call in to his guys. Lawson Cooley. Lawson will hand it off to Nathan Farrell, and Farrell nothing going. Try to do some misdirection there.
Yeah.
Did not fool Rutland at all, Marvin.
A little crisscross, try to get the, Rutland to be undisciplined, but they stayed in their lanes. They did exactly what they were supposed to. Coach Jamie Lattimore's got to be excited about that, and he's got the Eagles on 4th down, ready to punt away.
Set to return is Isaiah Wheeler. Remember the last time it went over Farrell's head. So hopefully a better snap here from Crawford. Decent snap and an even better punt that will be returned at the 25. Isaiah does a bit of a spin move and run right into the long snapper before he's taken down at the 35, and this will be the worst field position of the day for the Rutland Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's Randon Adams getting his get back after that snap over the punter's head. He said, I'm going to go back and take it out on this returner, and that was a good play by the young man.
So now we're going to see this Rutland offense who hasn't had to do much. Is there a heat timeout right now? And we'll take one, too. It's Middle Georgia Sports Live coverage of the Gridiron Classic here at Bibb County, Thompson Stadium, Rutland and Crawford. Be right back after this on MGSL.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubts...
We're back here on MGSL, Middle Georgia Sports Live. Your coverage for all things in the Middle Georgia area, including Bibb County, Houston County, Perry. I mean, the coverage area is and footprint is huge here, and we're excited about year number 1. Had several games last night, including the ones here at Bibb County. You can catch all those score updates on the Middle Georgia Sports Live Facebook page and Instagram page. It's hot out here. How important is it, Marvin, to make sure that we have these hydration breaks throughout the game so the kids and safety is at the forefront?
Oh, it's vastly important. You know, these are the first games. You see the cramps towards the end of the game or towards the middle of the game. It's just important to keep these guys hydrated because, you know, they're high talented athletes and you want them to be safe.
And they'll stop there on the shovel pass. Donovan Rutledge looked like he had a lot of open space in front of him before the whistle was blown. It's a false start and back him up 5 yards.
Yeah, you also want to keep the coaches hydrated. I mean, you're just standing there on the sideline. Everybody needs to go ahead and take a swallow, even if they don't want to, because once you get cramped, it's too late to try to go ahead and get them out.
They'll do the same play, and Rutledge will come around left end. He's got blocking in front, including big Rockmore. Not only can he run, but he can block too, and good play on first down. They'll get all the way near midfield.
Yeah, when you block like that, you get the ball more. And that's one of the things that coaches will always emphasize. You know, you're not just a running back, you are an all-purpose back. So that means you're going to block, you're going to catch, and you're going to run out fakes. And that'll get you the ball rewarded. So great block by number 5.
Empty backfield for Johnson. Checking in the game, Grayson Howard. He just gave Rockmore a break. Trips to the far side. Almost a bunch formation here to the near. 5 wide receiver set. In motion comes Isaiah Wheeler, but the quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to be elusive and kind of a scat back himself. 5 yards on first down. Good play by the quarterback, Zamarin Johnson.
And senior DJ Dennis, you know, greeting him with a nice block, nice hit on the tackle, number 1 back there. So nice run from Rutland and a nice stop by Crawford.
Come on, you, Chris. 2nd and 5. Off you, Chris. And he'll hand it off to Grayson Howard. Howard bounce it to the outside. Howard's got a lot of space and room. Howard down the sideline and will be taken down near the 15-yard line. Nice job by Grayson Howard, Marvin, there to bounce to the outside and get in space.
And Nathan Farrell with the tackle on that play, but it was a little too late. It's a big-time first down carry by Rutland.
And handoff to Howard, nothing going. And number 50, Atarius Colbert, the junior, was able to get him for a loss. Good job by the junior.
Need a couple back-to-back plays like that from Crawford to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Coming to you, Chris. I'm on you, Chris. Steady up. All right, off.
He'll get it out, screen pass to Donovan Rutledge. Rutledge, a convoy in front. Rutledge race to the corner. And he's knocked out of bounds at about the 2.
Jeremiah Cornegay with a touchdown-saving tackle right there. Once those guys from Rutland get out there on those spaces and them corners, man, it's hard to get them down. They elevate that speed. Something serious.
Rockmore just came back into the game for the first time in a couple plays. Needed a break and Now it's going to be a wildcat formation for Rockmore. We know where this is going. 5 gets it, and he will walk in untouched. His 3rd touchdown of the game, and it's 20-0 Hurricanes.
Man, he's a bowling ball for sure, but the one thing I like about Rockmore, he celebrates with his teammates after that, and that's what it's all about. Give the linemen some love. They had plenty of creases up there in the A and B gap, and that's another touchdown.
That's 3 already this quarter. He's got a hat trick, Marvin.
Oh, my goodness,
and we're just now halfway through the first quarter.
And you know what? Let them celebrate. This has not been something that Rutland has been used to for quite some time. So let them celebrate a little bit. Let them get excited.
Yeah.
At the end of after they finish.
We'll have our sideline reporter, Caleb Godwin, at the end of the first quarter. Was not going to call him Goodwin.
End of the first quarter.
We'll have Caleb, but there is a timeout. Rutland right before the extra point. It's 20-0. We'll take a break. When we come back, we got more here. All Hurricanes to start this one on Middle Georgia Sports Live. I couldn't hear you. You were saying you wanted to go to him.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Now we're going to do the extra point.
It's end of the first. Sorry.
Weaver
No, I was
with Rutledge set to hold for him.
trying to be quiet. Matthew said I was.
Again, a low kick, doesn't matter, goes through. 21-0. We'll stay right here. Rutland and Crawford County. Let's talk about the game coming up later tonight. We'll be able to preview it throughout this contest, but Northeast and West Side, what are you looking forward to that? We know the atmosphere is going to be crazy. What about the two teams that you know, Marvin? What are you looking forward to?
I think the biggest thing that I'm really looking for is just West Side and seeing how they're going to approach this big-time atmosphere. They got a new head coach for the first time. Shedrick Spoon-Risper has been a part of that organization for, since the beginning of school as an assistant, and then he took over, I believe, like in 12 or 16 or something like that. So I'm really excited to see how the West Side Seminoles respond to the big game atmosphere. Yep. I know what Coach Jeremy Wiggins is going to do.
Right.
This is their home stadium,
right,
and they're going to show up and show out because that's what the Northeast Raiders have been doing for the past 4 or 5 years. But I'm really excited to see how West Side is going to respond.
8 p.m. tonight. So if you're watching out there and you want to come to the game, get here early. Get some good parking. And it's going to be a packed house the closer you wait to 8 o'clock. While you're at it, why not just come watch this game too?
You still got time.
Yeah. Now it's all Rutland. They're up 21-0. I know Coach Anthony Williams is feeling really good now, but they don't want to take the foot off the gas. And Weaver will have that one bounce to Cornegay, and he'll get it at the 25-30. Had someone touch his face mask. Didn't see a penalty. Maybe it was incidental. Either way, Crawford will start at the 40, and they got to get something going here because they're in that I like to call danger zone time, being down 3 scores early in this first quarter. You don't want to be down 4 before you even get to the second quarter, Marvin.
No, and I think on this drive, what you want to see from, the white shirts is to just drive the ball, eat some clock, get some confidence back in your offense. You guys been running the same offense, all spring and all fall, all summer break. So let's go ahead and just get some confidence back and just eat up some clock and give the defense a little break.
We'll say on this same stream for both games, so you won't have to find a new one. Just stay right here, share it, and we'll be here all night long on Middle Georgia Sports Live. YouTube will have a new one, but on people on Facebook will keep the stream going as the opening carry by Lawson Cooley goes about 3 yards. We want to say thank you to Coca-Cola for being one of our inaugural presenting sponsors here at Middle Georgia Sports Live. Coca-Cola, a big supporter of high school athletics around this area. So we want to say thank you to them. And, of course, Emory Healthcare. We need sponsors and businesses that want to support what we're doing. We're going to be doing broadcasts throughout the week, and it ain't just football. It's softball. It's flag football. It's volleyball. It's soccer, basketball. We're going to be doing this all year long. So make sure to follow us. And if you want to be a part of what we're doing, is that one's a bad snap. And he'll be taken down at the 31. Marvin, it's just like the snap. It's what's really killing Crawford County. Anytime they get some momentum on first down, they always do something to shoot themselves in the foot and get behind the 6.
That's right. They're just having a hard time getting into a rhythm. And I can't put all of that on Crawford's side. This has a lot to do with those green lids across from them. So it's just hard for them to get in a rhythm, and it's kind of telling on themselves right now. But hopefully they can kind of get it together before this game gets too much more out of hand.
So 3rd and about close to 20. They need to get to the 50 for a first down.
Called it 3rd and Pionono last night, so. Yeah.
We're going to back it up even farther.
Yeah, a little flinch right there.
Yep. Oh, no, actually going to call. Yeah, they're going to call that on Rutland.
Okay.
So I was with you. I thought the offensive line moved and forced that encroachment, but they did not. They actually said that was on Rutland, so they'll back them up. It's 3rd and 15.
Slightly more manageable.
Go back to your playing days, Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
When you were strapping up your senior year and moments like this, I mean, there was nothing better for these kids that get to experience this and may not go on to play college ball like you did, but you got to savor these moments.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I still have group chats with, my high school teammates that we talk just about every week or every day with my college teammates. So it definitely is something that, you learn to realize it's some of the best years of your life.
He's under duress. He's just going to throw it up to Cornegay, and it's going to be almost intercepted. Double coverage. Gabriel Jolly was there. And he was just hoping the best for his guy to come down with it. Really nowhere to go. That was really the only route at that point, Marvin.
Yeah, the coverage was there too. It looks like it was about 2-on-1. So just try to throw it up to one of your better players, and hopefully he can come down with it. The jump ball didn't go their way. And now they're looking to punt the ball and at least push them back to give their defense a better shot.
So 4th down again. Another punting situation again for Crawford County. Isaiah Wheeler set to return for Rutland. Another low snap that's going to be partially blocked. Nice job by the big man getting his hands on that. And guess what? Rutland's going to get great field position once again. He came almost untouched there, Marvin, and able to get his hands on it.
Again, Coach Ant Williams got to be pleased with not only the offensive play, the defensive play, but the special teams play. They're playing all 3 phases of this ball game and dominating on every level.
And this is how you want to start a season, too. Get some momentum. Start off with a game that you can feel good about yourself before you know what's coming up, especially in that tough region that they're in. They still got Northeast and several others coming up. So get off to a good start, and that's exactly what Rutland's doing. They're up 21-0, 2-11 here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and you take enjoyment of each week. You don't take anything for granted. Each week is a new season.
Well, we're going to take a break. It's another hydration break for the teams here on Middle Georgia Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home. When doubts surround.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite. Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite. Real recognize real.
Here on Georgia. Knew I was going to do it. It's going to happen. A part of the Varsity Sports Network family, Middle Georgia Sports Live. Now, if you want to follow Georgia Alabama Sports Live, you can, but that's in the Columbus, Phoenix City, Central Alabama area. But here in Middle Georgia, MGSL, don't go anywhere. Marvin James, Thrift Behringer. I was so excited. I'm telling you, when I heard that Marvin was going to be on the broadcast, I said, I'll drive an hour and a half, hour and 55 minutes, 2.5 hours. I don't care what kind of traffic. I'm calling the game with the legend, baby.
Hey, you read that script just like I wrote it for you.
Here we go. In the game, Tyson White. And White just running really hard, man. And those Crawford guys are not taking on the tackle. They're almost letting them come into them. And at that point, they're going to run you over if you're not trying to embrace these running backs from Rutland.
And that's just part of the problem we talk about when you start counting numbers. Just the roster.
They're tired.
It varies, yeah. And it's been a long first quarter. So, you know.
A 35-minute first quarter at that, Marvin. Handoff up the middle, Grayson Howard, and he will get a first down.
There's a helmet. Thank God there's not a head in there rolling around.
Yes.
DJ Dennis is heading off, and he'll be back. You just got to tighten up that lid. But another first down for Rutland.
Rockmore's back in the game. But he'll hand it off this time to Grayson Howard. Howard will get 5 more yards there. Kind of running back my committee. I know number 5's got 3 touchdowns, but I've liked what I've seen from Grayson Howard. Donovan Rutledge.
Great tackle by senior Colton Cavender right there. Held on to him and got him to the carpet.
And Isaiah Wheeler. Those are the running backs that have all had touches here so far for Rutland. Tyson White, handoff. And White will get near the first down marker. He'll be at the 20. I think they have to get to about the 18. 40 seconds, and this probably will be the final play of the first quarter. And don't forget, we'll have Caleb Goodwin, our sideline reporter. We'll go down to him at the end of the first. But Crawford says we need a timeout with 26 seconds left in the first quarter. So we'll take another quick break, too. 21-0.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite. Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite. Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite. Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it.
We're back here with 26 seconds left in the first quarter between Rutland and Crawford County. Snap, gets it out to the quarterback, Johnson. This time he is going to be a receiver. And Johnson will get a first down. Using him all over the field. Played quarterback for a little bit, and that time caught it out of the backfield. And they can get to about, I think that's the 2-yard line for a first down. The coach just threw his headset and pleaded with his player just to fall down on the ground so we can get it. Darius Colbert was trying to run off, and Coach Matt Wilson said, just fall down, because he just wanted a timeout here. And I completely understand. We're going to stay here. We don't want to keep going to break over and over again. But Marvin, he just told him, just fall down, man. Please, just fall down. Even though he's running off the field.
Coach wouldn't have to tell me twice to fall down and lay on the ground. I can assure you that. After this first quarter, I would voluntarily lay it down.
No doubt, especially in this heat.
My son for flag football has got the red, black, and white. I forget what they call it. There's some kind of cleat. They look sharp.
Well, yeah, you've been waiting on this first ball game of the year for a long time. You know, a lot of these guys, they're well, for sure, these two teams, their seasons ended first week of November last year, and just getting a chance to get back out here again, they're pretty excited to finally play somebody else.
So they're going to go ahead and run the clock, and they'll run the clock, I think, all the way to the end of the quarter, with it being 21-0. Won't hear any complaints out of me, and we'll take a break. It's all Hurricanes, and when we come back from break, we'll have Caleb Goodwin on Middle Georgia Sports Live.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home. When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home. When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here.
Hello everyone. Welcome you back live here on Middle Georgia Sports Live here on the Bibb County Kickoff Classic. We are live with you down on the field. Caleb Godwin reporting live as the second quarter is just about underway. Rutland out to a quick start here after the first quarter of 3 touchdowns, 21-0. Great call in the first quarter so far. Rick and Marv, I've enjoyed listening in. And I'll go ahead and kick it back to you upstairs. We'll be back with you at halftime. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Caleb. And it's been all Rutland here, Marvin. What a quarter and 3 touchdowns by Mr. Billy Rockmore.
Great job.
Yeah, and they're looking for more, but hopefully this Crawford County defense can rise up to the challenge.
I need my Falcons to rise up now.
Yeah.
You want to do that, you just triggered a memory. And what I saw last preseason game, I almost threw up. So,
yeah.
Well, I'm hearing that there's some positive things. I didn't watch them today, so I don't know what's happened, but I know what happened last week, and a meme was made from Penix pointing at apparently Tua and making fun of him. Don't know how much truth was there to that, but obviously when your quarterbacks are playing bad, people will make fun of you. Right now it's all Rutland, 21-0, and they'll have it at the Crawford County 12 as we start the second quarter here. First game of a doubleheader. We'll have Marvin James and Braden Holder for the second game, 8 o'clock, and it's a massive one. And that one's going to be an easy touchdown this time. Tyson White, the quarterback, will go in, and that was great blocking and patient running.
Donovan Rutledge for Rutland had a great block as a wide receiver out there on the perimeter. And I got to tell you, this team really cares about each other. You can see it. Not only are they running the ball strong, they are blocking for each other, and they're celebrating at the end. Looks like a little change of pace for Rutland out here in week 1. And Coach Anthony Williams has got to be excited about that.
27-0. And one play, 7 seconds into the second quarter. It's a 4-touchdown game by Rutland. Bad snap, and then Rutledge is going to get a 2-point conversion. He is. A bad snap for Rutland turns into a 2-point conversion, and that's pretty much how it's gone for Rutland and how it's not gone for Crawford County. 29-0 now.
Great block on the touchdown, and then he picks up that botched snap and brings it in for a 2-point score. He's saying my bad, so it might have been his on the hold, on the hold of the snap. So he's taking accountability on that, but he made up for it. Weaver has been perfect outside of that.
Yeah. $11:51 here in this one. It's a great games around the area last night. Again, you can get those score recaps on Middle Georgia Sports Live. And you're seeing some of the more Columbus scores on our Friday night scores. Well, we include all of them, this area on GSL and MGSL. I don't think we saw any of the MGSL. We'll get those fixed here in just a moment. We'll talk about like Mount DeSales. I know one thing, Stratford here in Macon, they are probably going to be the GIAA state champion. Defending state champion last year, went down to Columbus and played Pacelli and won 46-14. So there's another Macon school that could be bringing on some more hardware, Marvin.
Got to give a shout out to my boy, Coach Paul Carroll over there.
Yep.
He also was a teammate of mine. Him, Ant Williams, and myself.
How about that?
We all played together. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, man, to be able to see that 6 degrees of separation come together, come to life a little bit.
You ever want to get into coaching, Marvin? Or you knew media was your outlet early on?
Media really was my outlet from day one. I just never was a coach. I really wanted to get into it a little bit, but I appreciate what I do. At least as long as I'm still connected to the game, I'm all about it.
No doubt. Well, your other two friends and other two teammates, they became coaches. Marvin covered him all these years. And Anthony Williams is having a good time here today. Short kick. And another decent run.
Yeah.
And that was by number 16, Lane Cooley, the freshman. Little man got in there and said, hey, I'll run hard too. Crawford will start at their own 44-yard line. You're down 29-0, Marvin. We don't have to sugarcoat it.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, if you're Crawford's coach, what are you trying to take away from this? What are you trying to do? You don't want your players getting hurt. You're playing both sides. It's hot. But you do want to get something out of this, knowing that you got other games coming up in the season.
Again, we just want to run our offense. We want to play. We want you to do what you're supposed to do, what you've been taught, what you've been coached to do. We're not trying to get you guys to play hero ball. Just go out there and play every snap. And let's just get some consistency going.
Lawson Cooley with Jeremiah Cornegate. And this time DJ Dennis will have it, and DJ Dennis will run hard for close to 7 yards on him. That's one of the best first down plays for Crawford County this game here.
We lose
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to see. You just want to just take your time, you know, eat up some of this clock right here. Wait till the play clock gets down in the teens.
Right, and there's no reason to go NASCAR right now,
No,
Marvin.
no.
I don't know what you're in a hurry for.
No up tempo. Take your time and run the play.
The Eagles trying to get something going. And in for the first time this game, Rutland territory. Jeremiah will bounce to the outside. Jeremiah will get a first down. Oh, they're going to say just short.
Stay in bounds. That's what things you want to do if you're a coach too. But yeah, you got to get that snap up too. It's a back-to-back low snaps that can hurt you.
So it will be 3rd and short for Crawford County.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Coach Wilson has them playing their practices. Let's just go back to practice. This is going to be just like practice, like an inside drill. We're going to come up here, we're going to run these sets of plays, and we're going to keep running them and have a success. So that's all you really want.
3rd and short, Cooley. Jeremiah in motion. Handoff will be to DJ Dennis. Dennis almost fumbles the football, able to collect it. That was a great run that was about to be disastrous, but first down, and look, they're already past the 40 in Rutland territory.
That's right. Take your time. Breathe. Read the defense. Give them what they give you. Just take the ball and snap it, and let's run a play. Now looking for a 40-yard run. That would be great, but we're just trying to move the sticks. It's at the 35.
And they're going to get a false start. Well, Crawford. Oh, delay of game. Not false start. So 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. Thrift Behringer here, Middle Georgia Sports Live. Marvin James, the legend. You can watch it on MGSL. You're watching on MGSL, Crawford County and Rutland. And it's been all Rutland here. They're up 29-0. And it's 1st and 15 for Crawford. They are driving, trying to get something in the end zone at this point. Hey, they're just happy to be in Rutland territory. And he loses the football, and it comes out, and it's going to be recovered.
That ball's out. I don't think we're going to get the time ready. Yeah, that just came out of his hand.
The PA announcer just said, we're not going to get the Tom Brady tug rule. I don't think I've ever heard that in a game, but we're not going to get the tuck rule on that one, I don't think.
Yeah, it just slipped out of his hand.
So, a little bit anticlimactic after a couple big plays. That one, they're backwards now, and it's 2nd down and a mile for Crawford. Here comes Farrell. Farrell, hard hit. And that was the linebacker, number 50, Jashawn Pless, on the tackle. And it'll bring up 3rd down and even longer, close to 30.
Great play. Crawford County just was having some success, and again, just kind of got in their own way a little bit, and now they're behind the sticks and just want to kind of keep the ball going. Just keep moving forward.
He'll get it out quickly. It is caught, but went only 4 yards. Walker Calhoun was the one that caught it. And it'll bring up 4th down right near midfield. Problem is they need to get to about the 27 for a 1st down.
Well, we're talking small victories. That was probably the longest drive that they had of the day, and it did eat up some clock. Got a little consistency going forward, but again, they just kind of shot themselves in the foot. Hopefully they can build on this and at least, try to get some more success later on in the contest.
Yeah, keep it generic like that. I think that sounds good. I wouldn't mention any specific. I wouldn't say any specifics of the record or anything like that, or just say a couple rough seasons is fine.
Nathan Farrell, the punt.
I don't think you want to say that.
Isaiah Wheeler
Now, you could have
set to return again. And Wheeler will have an opportunity to do just that. Reverses field, and now he's got a ton of space and blocking and a convoy in front. There goes Isaiah Wheeler, weaving his way all the way down near the 10-yard line, and a great return by number 6, Isaiah Wheeler.
And once he picked that ball, he caught that ball in the air, he knew he was going to get to that wall.
I don't know if I would kick to him, Marvin.
That return left? No, probably not. But he got to that wall and saw nothing but green grass.
So an official timeout, and we'll take one too. Rutland in prime position to score again here with 7:36 up by 29.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home. When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
Welcome back, everyone, here on Middle Georgia Sports Live. Marvin James, Thrift Behringer, and Rutland trying to go in to score once again. MGSL, your home for all things. We're going to be covering Bibb County. Obviously, the private schools, working our way into Houston County, Warner Robins. Anything in the Middle Georgia Sports Live area, we're going to have it covered here on MGSL. Let's see if number 5 gets that ball and gets his 4th touchdown. Nope, it'll be Rutledge. And Rutledge will turn it upfield, and he will get in very easily.
Yeah.
And those numbers, Marvin, I start to feel bad a little bit for the Crawford County guys. I mean, they're going both ways in this heat, and you're starting to see that they're losing energy now, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And, Coach understands that. And I think Rutland understands that as well. They're going to probably, getting a lot of their younger guys in there, getting the chance to play a little bit. And we'll see some probably running clock in the second half. We don't want anybody to get hurt, and we definitely don't want to embarrass anybody. So I think that'll, kind of tell the tale for today.
As we're going to see Weaver with the extra point here to make it 36-0. Now we got a little bit of free time, as that one is not going to make it. Weaver been playing with fire, keeping it low, and this time there's some extracurricular activities going on between the two teams, and good job by the ref breaking it up. Kevin Grooms, the citywide athletic director here at Bibb County. Marvin, you've known him a long time. I'm talking about somebody that's well-respected around the state, really around the Southeast, does an amazing job with all the schools here in Bibb County.
Yeah, he's the president of the Georgia Athletic Directors Association. He's been big here. He started off as a assistant coach at Central, and then made his way over to be a head basketball coach at Northeast.
Yep.
And then, was promoted to the district level as an athletic director. And he's been a very big primary source for the success that Bibb County has been able to have with you see this facility right here.
Yep.
They've been able to, just improve upon it and do so many great things here. The track is here, looks great. The field looks amazing. The building behind us looks great. So he's just done some great things for. He's looking for some great quality coaches. He's always recruiting. Being a coach first, that's what I think is giving him the success of being an athletic director.
I completely agree with you, man. And I love how he puts the student athlete first. He wants to make sure his coaches, knowing what it was like as a coach and a player and needing those resources and the backing of someone in that high level position he's in, and you see it, and that's why he has the respect of all the ADs here in Bibb County and obviously with yourself. And anytime you're the president of an association that has every athletic director in the GHSA a part of it, I think that's a big deal. That's a really well-respected commodity for Kevin Grooms, for sure.
And he also has roots. With his prep years, he played at Thomasville.
Yeah.
So, that's a strong community that's rich in their athletic prowess. So, he just was reared that way, and he's very competitive. If you talk to him a lot of times, he's always going to try to win in everything that he can do. And I think that shows when he's, now at the desk, as opposed to right X's and O's.
Which I wonder if he's ever going to get that itch again to get those X's and O's. Once a coach, always a coach. Told him it looks great and get back out there anytime. 35-0, is the score. Short kick again. Did go 10 yards, and he's leveled. The young freshman did his job coming to get the ball, because if he didn't get the ball there, that went 10 yards. Rutland could have picked it up. But, man, that was a tough hit there.
That looks like Gabriel Jolly right there with the Rib Rocca nominee. Talking my old school days from the old TV station.
Hey, Rib Rocker. Okay, I like that.
That was a nice lick. But he held on to it, so got to give him credit for that.
Did you use a Lego yesterday? Will it make an appearance in a broadcast?
I did not. I don't know.
Really
I think
shocked
I was
by that, Marvin.
I know. I did use Gong Gong.
I heard that one. I heard that call, which was fantastic,
We'll
Marvin.
get it in. I think I'm still rusty a little bit, man. I haven't done this in a while, so.
Well, you're going to knock off that rust quickly, because you're going to be here on Middle Georgia Sports Live. Got some big games coming up next week as well, but nothing bigger than the 8 o'clock one tonight. Braden Holder, Marvin James, West Side and Northeast on MGSL. Crawford taking over at their own 39-yard line. Another big hit. Right, that was Colton Cavender.
We got to get number 66 named now, man.
Yeah,
He's been making some big plays.
I've seen him several times, and we're going to have to find out who that young man is, because he deserves some recognition for the great job he's done today, but I don't have him on my roster, Marvin.
Shout out to Coach Jamie Lattimore as well. His defense is getting it done.
2nd and 9.
Great job. I'm off of him now.
And DJ Dennis loses the football, and it's going to be recovered, I think, by Crawford. Yes, by the reaction. But another big hit, and Dennis loses that one. Crawford lucky to get on it.
Yeah, Crawford's just trying to get out of his game without any problems. What's going on? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I came up for Ross.
My former colleague, Sammy Costas, old Samuel, in the building.
Literally just talking about seeing Sammy.
Working
and then
hard.
Boom, appears here on MGSL. Catch the highlights with Sammy later on tonight. It's a hot day today. There's no flag, so I'm wondering what's happening right now, because Rutland definitely jumped off sides, and now maybe they didn't need to throw a flag. It was so obvious that they just moved the ball. Oh, there is a flag. Far side. Did not see him throw that. Third down. Misdirection. That will lead to a first down. Colton Cavender, the senior, nice job being patient with that play. And they'll be in Rutland territory once again.
Good play. You know, a little misdirection is always going to help out. And all these teams have, you got to think about it, both teams have been on the field for a long time, so they're both looking ready to get some more of that Powerade in their system. They're ready to look for that halftime play, so nice work by the Eagles.
We'll have Brett Taylor for the halftime show here on Middle Georgia Sports Live. You want to talk about someone that can ramble? Ain't nobody. He's a rambler of Houston County.
He's
Brett
a
Taylor.
rambling man.
We got a rambler in Columbus, Richard, and we got one here, Brett Taylor. Those guys know their stuff. And DJ Dennis had space, but not able to catch it. I wonder if he heard a little bit of footsteps there, Marvin.
Absolutely, he did. And that's unfortunate. He dropped the ball, but he's been playing tough. But you gotta make that catch for a senior.
So, second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. We do have a Emory Healthcare injury timeout. We'll take a break. We'll come back. It's 35-0 Rutland on top.
He's like Aaron Murray right now, basically. Dude, this Buford Gainesville game on ESPN right now is like so cringe, bro. Like it's hard to watch. I can't even watch it really, but.
We're back here, and we are glad that young man was able to get up, and we hope he is okay, Marvin.
Absolutely. I think, sometimes the heat does factor in those cramps, but we are always glad to see them get up on their own and walk off the field.
So Crawford will have it with 3:42, second down and 10. We'll have an interview with Caleb Godwin with head coach Anthony Williams at the end of the half. And we'll actually take a timeout this time, and we'll be back.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite.
We're back here on Middle Georgia Sports Live, and a run that will go nowhere, actually lose 2 yards.
Sophomore Nathan Adams with the carry, but a bunch of orange shirts are playing hater in the house and making sure that he doesn't get much past the line of scrimmage.
I really like the green helmets, man. I mean, I know that they're going with the Miami kind of theme, but
yeah, the green lids are nice, man. They are.
Do you lean more Miami or Florida A&M with how they go with their job? Maybe more Florida A&M?
It's more Florida A&M. It's
Yeah.
more FAMU with that because the bright orange.
Yep. Yeah, Miami don't like wearing orange.
No, but
a lot.
But it's clean though. It's a clean look.
Very clean. And they're playing clean football right now. They're up 35-0. Third down and long. He's just going to throw it up for grabs, and he was looking for his tight end, but he throws it over his head. Walker Calhoun, if he was about probably another 2 feet taller, he may have had a chance at that one.
Possibly.
So, fourth down, and I mean, at this point, I mean, what do you got to lose if you're Matt Wilson? I mean, why not go for it at this point?
No, you're gonna you need to get rid of the ball.
You want to punt it?
Yeah, you do. You want because you still want to play situational football.
Good point. You're still trying to learn and take something positive from this game.
That's right. Yeah, you just don't want to put your team in a bad situation to go down 42-0 at half.
I was able to interview Daryl Silas and get his incredible story, as that one is a bad snap that will be turned into Farrell just getting absolutely leveled by Kendrell Miles. But I want to go back to what I was saying. Daryl Silas, he took over as AD, did a great job. He had some health scares last year, and so Coach Gordon had to kind of step in and fill that void, and it was a very unique story, and both of them talked about what they meant to each other, and having a legend like Coach Silas, who's still giving back, he's still a part of it, but it was really cool to be able to talk to them. I don't know if you've been able to meet Coach Silas and Coach Gordon, Marvin.
Coach Silas has been, a big part of football in the Central Georgia area for a long time.
Yep.
I think when we first met, he was coaching down in
Dooley County. Yep.
So, and he's been a part of Bibb County for the last probably about 10 years or so.
Right.
And he was at Northeast for a while with Coach Grooms, and he's just an integral part of the fabric of what they're about.
And he tries to throw to Rutledge. I was trying to give you that call, Marvin.
Oh, my bad.
I was going to let you take that touchdown call if Rutledge was going to catch it. But incomplete. Is that the first pass of the game for Rutland? No, they've thrown a couple screen passes, but that's the first deep pass of the game.
Yeah. Not sure they needed that right there, but, we'll take it. And that's going to be a run by Rutland's Billy Rockmore. Just a couple of yards to move the sticks, and it's going to be 2nd and 7.
We got Micah Johnston in here from the Macon Telegraph. Hanging out. We love when media members come and showcase these athletes and cover them. Third down, 7. Under 2 minutes. He will throw again. He will throw deep. He will have a receiver downfield, and it is caught. And that one is going to be caught by Zamarin Johnson. Nice job by Tyson White.
Dana Preston and Jeremiah Cornegay on the tackle right there. But it sets up a 1st and goal for the Canes.
And that will be another touchdown.
Going to be Grayson Howard, the freshman running back. Get in there. Yeah. That is a touchdown for the Canes as they are flowing and rolling.
Get in there. Yeah. No, it's in my head, Marvin. You can't do that to me right now. Now it's going to be stuck in my head. I'm not as cool as Marvin. I know that. I know I cannot pull it off, but now it's stuck in my head. He did it to me.
There we go.
Bryson Weaver tried to make it 42-0.
Watch out for Rutledge right here. He has the wheels.
And it will go straight through, and then.
No, it's no good. Wide right.
Nope. No good. And it's 41-0. 135 here until the half.
And Coach Williams is still coaching on the sidelines. Even though he's up 41-0, he is still getting after them and still coaching them up. He's loving them up, but he's still coaching them up and telling them what they can do to get better. Because I can tell you right now, you can be excited about being up 41-0, but this game of football, you miss some extra points, you can lose some ball games.
No doubt about it.
And as I was talking to Mike earlier, we talked about how Rutland had about 3 one-point losses last year. One possession losses. So you definitely want to be able to score every point you can. You don't want to leave any points off the board. .135. This is a long half.
Very long half. Very long half. Bryson Weaver will kick it off here.
Dream Weaver.
Did Crawford score? Just do that and then go, oh, what's this one?
Short kick. Again, the freshman will get it. Yeah, they're going to have a penalty on Rutland, so they'll re-kick that and back them up 5 yards. Pretty much the only thing they've done wrong here, Marvin.
Yeah, and those are things that you can definitely clean up, and I know Coach Williams will be getting after them a little bit on Monday. But offensive coordinator Tony Davis is doing a great job for Rutland, as well as Jamie Lattimore, the defensive coordinator for Rutland. They got to be pleased with what they're seeing so far right now.
So Crawford will have about a minute and a half to try to get something in the end zone to not be shut out here in this first half. Freshman again will get it off the bounce, and he's still on the run, and look at him run hard. Nice job by the 9th grader, number 16, Lane Cooley. But the ball comes out, and it looks like, now we got some extracurricular. And this is just frustration pulling over from Crawford County, obviously. And now, Marvin, we just want to break this up, and it's make sure everybody's good.
Go to the wide shot. Just hit the cut. Go to the wide shot.
Referees will now have a conversation and have a meeting of the minds to see what's going to happen here. And at this point, you know, Marvin, Rutland's got the most to lose here, having players potentially that could be getting ejected and affect them next game. Crawford County, too. We don't want to see that.
Yeah.
So I will say they managed to make sure they got out of that quickly, but just a bunch of pent-up frustrations. So
great job by the officials for getting everything back in order.
I love that, man. Listen, these are kids. I remember when I played, I was a hothead. I was going to spout out at the mouth. I may get a little frustrated, but remember, they are kids. Break it up and get it out of there.
Absolutely. Great job.
We were just talking about Kevin Grooms, and then he comes up here, and now he's messing with Marvin. Best AD around.
Yeah. It's been good. Good first half. Let's see some clean, good first half. Let's clean it up.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Marvin. Hopefully we can get you and Kevin maybe have a catch-up interview here in just a little bit, if he's willing to hop on. I know one thing. I know he's hot. He's been going 100 miles an hour here in this heat. I'm going to bring him on right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Marvin. Here's Kevin Grooms. We were just talking about it.
Coach Grooms, what goes into hosting this kind of Gridiron Classic? What are some of the things that, you know, people don't see behind the scenes that you have to come apart and do?
Man, a lot of planning. I get with my athletic directors and we put our brains together, man, and just try to figure out what is the best way that we can put the best product on the field for our student athletes and for our fans, our community.
Now, one of the things that you guys do are probably putting up your teams and represent them to the fullest. You've had all your teams here from Bibb County schools. How much pride does that do for the community so they can come out here and see their teams play on the first Friday night of the season?
Man, the first Friday night of football, Friday night and Saturday, I just can't. It speaks volumes to what we got going on within our community. Our community has came out. They came out yesterday and they're out here today. Even in this hot weather, our community is out here. And I really do appreciate our community stepping in and being here for our student athletes and our coaches. You know, I'm an old ball coach myself, so I love a crowd in the stands, and the kids love to see their fans and their parents in the stands cheering them on for a victory. So just kudos to the parents that's here. Kudos to the stakeholders that are here. Kudos to the community members that are here to be involved in the third annual Gridiron Classic.
Now, I talked about you. We talked about you doing the X's and O's. You come from Thomasville, so you're reared in both basketball tradition and football. But you know, you're also restocking the concessions. You're making sure the fans know when to go out because of the weather delay. There's so many other things that you do. What is the thing that you miss most about coaching, though, if anything?
As I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I'm going to get back with you with that, with missing coaching, but as I told a friend of mine the other day, athletic director stands for all duties, all day. That's what it stands for,
okay.
All duties, all day. So it doesn't matter. We step in different situations, and we may be a coach for a minute, and then we may be the person that's mopping the floor the next minute. That's what we do as athletic directors and as coaches. But not being out there on the court, on the hardwood with the student athletes, I'm just on a different mission and a different vision. Something that God put a plan in me, and I'm just trying to see it through.
Okay, see it through. I like that. All right, Coach, we appreciate you. We know it's about to be halftime. You're probably going to have to run around a little bit and make sure that folks got everything that they need. It's getting a little chippy right before the half, but Rutland is definitely on top, leading 41-0. Talk about that crowd that's going to be coming up for the nightcap game. I know you're excited about that venue coming up as well.
Man, it's all about one Bibb. That's something that I preach all the time, is one Bibb. And my athletic theme for the year is legacy in action. And my thing is with my ADs and also with my student athletes and my coaches, what legacy are you leaving behind? And what action are you going to take in order to make that legacy happen? Right here, what we're doing right now is the Gridiron Classic, man. It's a legacy that we're leaving behind right here in Macon, Georgia. But not only that, man, to see West Side and Northeast play for the first time, in school history, they've played before, but they played scrimmage games, but they've never played a regular season game before. So I know the community is definitely waiting on that game to see what that game looks like for tonight. And I hope both teams win.
I like that answer. And you still have time to come out to that game. We got another half of football left. Right now at halftime, Rutland leads Crawford County 41-0. After this game, we should have a running clock in the second half of some sort. We have the West Side Seminoles and the Northeast Raiders coming up at 8 o'clock. You don't want to miss that. Stick and stay. We're going to have a halftime show coming up in a break. We're going to take a break right now.
Real, recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real, recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward.
Hello, everyone, and we welcome you down live on the field with Rutland's head coach, Anthony Williams. Coach, a great first half for your team. A couple of rough seasons these past couple of years, but a great start to the first of the 26 campaign. So how are you feeling after that first half, and what are you telling your guys headed into the second half?
We feel pretty good right now. Just telling the guys we'll get ahead, just keep your head, don't do nothing stupid. We've got another game next week. We just want to make sure we just grow and build on this one right now.
Yes, sir, absolutely. I'll let you go celebrate with your team. I appreciate it, Coach.
I had two.
Yes, sir. Caleb Godwin reporting down live on the field. We'll send it back out to Thrifton Farm for the halftime break, and we'll see you guys.
Middle Georgia State.
Real, recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real, recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real, recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real, recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
left to go here in the half. But I think everybody coming out to the Gridiron Classic. This is the third annual. Rutland currently is on top. We do have concession stands available along with restrooms down by the far side. Quick recap of yesterday. Central defeated Greenville 30-0 in the abbreviated rain game. The nightcap, which was truly a nightcap, because I was here till this morning. Howard defeated Southwest 27-6. That was yesterday's score. We're currently on day 2. The game following after this one would be a megalithic battle between the Seminoles of Westside High School and the Raiders of Northeast High. That game time is set for 8 o'clock tip-off. Your tickets are good for both games, so everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is warm out here. Shout out to everybody that wore a hoodie today, even though it's 93 degrees out. during the second half on the run clock. Second half kickoff. We're going to have offsides on the kicking team. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. We'll march it back and run 5.
And welcome back to Thompson Stadium, game 1 of the Bibb County Gridiron Kickoff Classic. The Rutland Hurricanes are leading 41-0 over the Crawford County Eagles. And we are starting off with the kickoff over to Rutland. And it looks like it's going to be a nice return.
Got some running room there, Mark.
For Gabriel Jolly, and he gets down inside the 20. Marvin James and Caleb Godwin on the call.
Yeah, Jolly there with a great return. He's able to find some open field, some green grass there. A great first half for Rutland.
Absolutely everything going their way, special teams, offense and defense. Now don't blink, folks, because we're going to be rolling through this second half. We have a rolling 8-minute quarters because the score is 41-0. So everybody wants to get out, make sure they are safe and sound and not anybody getting up too beat up in this contest.
Yeah, just one of those mutual decisions you make with coaches in a tough game like this, Marv. So they're going to go with the running clock with the lopsided score here. Rutland trying to take advantage of said score, and Crawford maybe trying to get some points on the board, get some morale going into their second week game.
Absolutely. Rutland getting some of their younger players in for action. We have Jolly in as the deep back, and he's going to get the ball in the Wildcat. Head up the middle, and he's going to get inside the 10 on the carry.
Yeah, it looks like, Marv, we're going to have some backups coming in here in the second half. I would imagine second and third team will get some burn here, and they try to get something going.
Always getting a chance to get something on the huddle. Jolly with the snap. Directly goes over and gets inside the pylon for the score. Get in there. Yeah, that's a touchdown for Rutland. And they extend the lead to 47-0.
And that was, again, as well on the kick return. That was Jolly for 6.
All over this drive.
So not only does he jump start it on the kickoff return, but he's able to get 6 there. And hopefully, if you're Rutland special teams, you want to go ahead and get that extra point as well to push this score to 48-0, Marv.
Wow. The junior athlete getting it done. And like I said, Coach Anthony Williams got to be excited from the start that his team has had all day today, offensive, defensively, and special teams. You just saw Jolly out there with a good return to start the second half and then get in there for the touchdown.
I don't know if you and Thrift mentioned this in the first half, Marv, but we got some
doink.
I won't say history about to happen, but a couple of seasons of some rough seasons for Rutland. So be able to start your season with a win after the past 2 seasons that they have. The first, obviously, the last one coming in October 23, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is a very good start to their 26 campaign, as I mentioned at my halftime interview with head coach Williams. So he was a man of few words after that rough first half. The end of that half there, you had the scuffle, but was able to get some good words out of him and his team. Back-to-back
historical nights. Central Macon also had a chance to end their drought. They hadn't won a game since 2023 in October as well. So for them to get the monkey off their back and get the win over Greenville 30-0, it's some great times for the communities and the teams and the fan bases in Bibb County. One Bibb, it's always a good thing to see the Bibb County team start off on a winning note.
I'll tell you what, the private schools and public alike, both with some good start. We were just talking pregame about Tatnall. They've came off to a 2-0 start there in the GIAA. So the GIAA and the GHSA having some success, Marv.
Good things for the city of Macon and Bibb County. Football season brings the communities together, and it's always good to see that.
And man, did the summer fly by. Football season already, as we have D1 collegiate football here about to start soon as well.
Unreal, and the weather is still hanging with us, so still got that humidity and that heat in the air. As we go for this kickoff right here.
That's going to be returned by number 4, Cornegie. Jeremiah, sophomore.
And he's had some success today individually. He's one of their star players for Crawford County.
Well, even with the score where it's at, Marv, they've had a couple of drives, had the chains moving a couple of times, just been stalled out.
Yeah, just not every chance getting some consistency. One of the things that when you're outmanned and you're a team playing in a lower classification against a team in a higher classification, you don't want to make the mistakes to shoot yourself in the foot. And unfortunately, that's what Crawford County did. Kind of got in their own way a little bit and got behind the sticks and just kind of set themselves up for not having success.
And that leads me to my next question I wanted to ask you, because you've been covering football a lot longer than me. If you're Crawford and their team here, what are you kind of telling your guys? What's the motivation here with this lopsided score in the second half?
Just go out there and play each play one play at a time. I know that sounds cliche-ish, but it's one of the things you just don't want them to focus beyond that point. Go and play the play just like you would in practice. Analyze and don't forget. Don't over-obsess over things, but take it one play at a time and just, you'll have success better that way.
Absolutely.
You got second down and a long 9. Still 47-0. Just trying to eat a little clock. We do have a running clock in the third and fourth quarter. Crawford County comes to the line.
So we got just under 4 minutes to go here, Marv. 3:57 and ticking.
Lane Cooley at quarterback, and he hands it off to Jeremiah Cornegie, and he's met by a host of Hurricane defenders. And these are a lot of our subs in here, like we talked about, and they're still carrying on the tradition of the first team.
And I will say the tough part here for Crawford, Marv, it becomes a mental thing, right? The heat is on you. It is a very hot day here in Middle Georgia. So on top of the score being where it's at, you're playing in the heat. You've been bruised. Of course, the scuffle there early on in the late in the first half. So there's been a couple of intangible things that have happened. Not the outwardly things like the score, but that being where it's at, it's just been a tough day for Crawford. So they're hoping to find some success somewhere here in the second half.
Yeah. Good to see Charles Martin get off on his own. Had a little bit of a issue on the ground. Might be cramps because of the heat. But we're looking at 3rd and 5 from the 41 for Crawford County. Lane Cooley in the shotgun. Lawson Cooley, his brother. And he's going to hand it off. Snap to Colton Cavender, the senior, who goes up the middle, gets a couple of yards, but is still going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to find some positive net yardage here with that being in the gun, maybe get some inside zone, might work some toss plays in as well. Just something out of the tailback position, trying to get some net yardage. The last thing you want to do is turn the ball over and get your morale even worse than.
Absolutely. It's going to be 4th and 3 in the Eagles are going for it. Coach Matt Wilson in his first year as the head coach in Roberta. Lawson Cooley hands it off to Cavalier. Looks like the same play to Colton Cavalier.
It's going to be a turnover on downs.
And it's going to be a turnover on downs. He definitely was met by a bunch of those orange shirts and green lids, and it's been like that all day long. Coach Jamie Loudermore, the defensive coordinator for Rutland, has been very consistent on the defensive side of the ball, and they're looking to preserve that shutout. Still leading 47-0 with under 90 seconds left in the third quarter.
And that's a part of it, too. If you're Rutland on the defensive side of the ball, you want to try to keep that shutout on the board. So that'll be the game within the game here as we get down the stretch.
Absolutely. That's just as important as anything. And that's a great play by the Rutland Hurricanes. Tyson White to Isaiah Wheeler. And Wheeler gets all the way down to the field to just inside the 25-yard line for a big first down.
Yeah, Wheeler, that receiver kind of DB hybrid, so playing out of the corner position as well as on the offensive side of the ball there. It looks like in the slot, and he was in motion there and then stopped again for, I'll pass it back to you, Marv.
Yep, Zamarian Johnson, he gets the carry off that one. Handoff from Tyson White, and they're going to push forward for a couple of yards. But you're right. A lot of these guys are hybrids where they're playing, both ways.
Which you don't see as much in public school ball as you see maybe on the private schools. So with public school, you got the bigger teams and more players on rosters. So that's interesting to see the hybrid players here in the GHSA.
Yeah, it just shows their talent too. So coach is going to always play the best players and get the best ones out on the field. That will be the last play of the third quarter. The Rutland Hurricanes leading 47-0. We got a running clock. Another 8 minutes coming up in the fourth. I think we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer the thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
All right, we're in the fourth quarter. We got Rutland with the ball, and it doesn't take long for them to get back into the end zone.
It's Isaiah Wheeler again.
Isaiah Wheeler with the catch from, was that Zamarian Johnson or was that Tyson? I think it was Tyson. Tyson playing quarterback, and all I know was all Wheeler in the end zone for 6. 6 for 6, and the Rutland Hurricanes continue to pile on the scoreboard, 53-0 with the running clock in the fourth quarter.
That's a 50-burger, Marv.
Well, that's a 50-burger, no matter how you look at it. And well-deserving. Rutland has played well on all three phases of the ball game. Crawford had a couple of mistakes to get in their own way a little bit. But you got to give respect to Coach Ant Williams and Rutland.
We want to thank our live viewers here on Middle Georgia Sports Live here at the Bibb County Gridiron Classic. Stay tuned for our 8 p.m. kickoff between Northeast and Westside. We will have that coverage live here as well. We want to thank you all for tuning in.
Absolutely. Today. And most importantly, that game is scheduled to be right on time. We don't have any rain delays or anything like that. Knock on wood, no lightning delays.
And I would imagine that played into the clock factor with the running clock and the way they lowered the minutes from 12 to 8 to have the running clock. So not only do you have the score where it's at, but you have a game after this one that you have to play.
Absolutely.
So all those things came into factor into the running clock.
Absolutely. And the ball game is not to embarrass anybody. It's not to get anybody hurt. You definitely want to get in there and get the game going where everybody can have some chances to have some success. But, we definitely don't want to embarrass anyone or have tempers flare a little bit.
Absolutely.
So we're getting ready for the kickoff. The Rutland Hurricanes trotting onto the field.
And speaking of Rutland special teams, done a good job today. I believe there was one. I remember there early in the first half, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. I was down on the sideline. There was a missed extra point, if I remember correctly, or a 2-point conversion that they had failed because I know the score was odd there for a second at 34.
That's right. They missed a couple of extra points. Bryson Weaver did, but Donovan Rutledge mishandled the snap. He said, "My bad," but he picked it up and trotted around the right side to get the 2-point conversion. So even when things went wrong, they went right. Number 7, Nathan Farrell on the return. He picks up a couple of yards.
About the 26 or 27 is where he got stuffed.
And if they play their cards right, this could be the last series and just holding on to the ball a little bit, the running clock for the Crawford County Eagles.
And you can't say enough, Marv, about looks like we got an injury here, or maybe just getting helped up there.
Yeah, it's the little cramps. For him to be able to get up like that means he's probably cramping up. That's Tiandre Boynton.
Got his guys carrying him. That's so cool to see.
That's always cool, yeah, for sure. But I can tell you one thing, my teammates didn't get a chance to carry me off the field like that. It'll be about 3 or 4 of them needing that. And a backhoe.
But yeah, as I was saying, Marv, man, what a response by Rutland here. After a couple of rough seasons, to come out in the 26 campaign and make a statement. I mean, this is not, we talked about with the lower classification school like Crawford, but the competition is not what really you're concerned with when you have a performance like today. It's the fact that you come out and you're holding a shutout serve right now. You're hoping to keep that, but what a way to start your campaign 1-0 and a thunderous start to a 1-0 campaign.
Absolutely. And last year, Rutland struggled, obviously, when 0-10, but they played several tough games. About 3 one-possession losses in last season, so it wasn't like they were out of the games, from the start. They just really couldn't finish those games, and now they're trying to correct that under year 3 under Coach Ant Williams, and they're looking pretty good starting off the season. I don't care who you get.
Oh yeah, and we talked about it pregame. I mean, it could have been 3-9, 4-8. Now 0 now obviously. 3-7, 4-6. There were just a few games where they looked like they had an opportunity. I was counting a 12-game schedule, not a 10.
Yeah, that does go college work. They're playing 12 and 15 games. Some of them, these go around in the NCAA.
Week 0 next weekend for NCAA.
Can't wait. Got the alarm set. College game day, first thing in the morning. All right, big-time play from the Crawford County Eagles.
Number 9 there, Marv.
Number 9 is going to be Colton Cavender, the senior. Still running, still chugging, still rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. He's not giving up in this contest. He would love to get into the end zone in week 1.
About 3 minutes to go, just under 3 now at 2:57 and counting.
And that's the one thing, another injury just outside of midfield. But that's the one thing you like to see if you're Coach Matt Wilson, is to see your team not giving up, not looking at the scoreboard, but still focusing on what lies ahead.
And, man, another cramp. That is just in 80, 90 degree. I'd have to check my weather app to see what the exact temperature is. But, man, it is hot outside, so those cramps are easy to come by.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a lot of pickle juice and electrolytes being flowing around.
Showing 88 degrees right now.
Oh,
so
yeah. You can feel it. We're blessed to be inside this press box up in Thompson Stadium with the AC blowing. So.
Oh, I was down on the field for the first half. Yeah. It was very hot. No doubt about it.
That's Colt Jensen, the freshman, big fella, getting off the field on his own. Glad to see that. We don't want to see any injuries from these guys. And when we resume action, we'll be right there on the 41. The Crawford County Eagles looking to run out the rest of this 2 minutes and 45 seconds. They would love to end up being in the end zone on the other side of the scoreboard.
Yeah, sounds good. Do you want to go down there?
We're good. Yeah, if y'all want to. Yeah, that'll work.
We're going to take it down to the sideline. Never mind. No, we're not. No, we're not going.
First and 10. Lawson Cooley at quarterback for the Eagles.
We got 2:30 to go here, Marv, as the clock is dwindling down. They're trying to get some points on the board before this game ends, being the score where it's at. We talked about wanting to get some points as you head into your Week 2 matchup.
That'll be some great momentum going into Week 2 for sure. And that's Colton Cavender right there getting on around the right end. He's picking up some yards.
Colton Cavender, look at him down the stretch here.
Yeah, like I said, you like to see that from your senior, still giving us all 100% effort late in this contest. Even when it's over, he's still trying to fight for more yards.
And the rarity, Marv, of a high school game on a Saturday, so we're going to have a short week for both of these teams. Rutland following up on the 28th. That'll be, of course, on a Friday night. That'll be against Westside. That's their next game, and I'll have Crawford's for you here in just a second. Pull this up.
Yeah, they'll take Sunday off, and I'm sure Monday they'll come and do some light workout, stretching, and then getting started on, looking at what the team has for the week, Tuesday through Thursday. So, yeah, you're losing a day on this week.
Crawford will host GMC High, so GMC HS. That'll be at home. That'll be a 7:30 kickoff on the 28th.
Okay. Lawson Cooley. Under 60 seconds left in the contest.
Jump ball.
And that's going to be a touchdown. Is that Jeremiah Cornegay?
My goodness, what a play.
For the touchdown. What a great play, great toss, great catch.
Talk about some morale, Marv, here at the end of the game.
I'm telling you, Coach Matt Wilson, that's exactly what you want to see, your team not giving up, getting beat by 54-0, but to put a score on the board that definitely gets the morale going and gets the momentum heading into Week 2, like you mentioned earlier, Caleb.
And there's the sophomore again, Cornegay, with the 50-50 ball, and man, did he win that 50-50 ball.
You get the ball up in the air to your great, talented hybrid players like we talked about, and Cornegay was on the kickoff return team. He's playing defense, he's playing offense, and that's exactly what you want to see.
I don't want to give the sophomore too big of a head, but he is almost Julio Jones-like with that length and that size. He's able to go up as we're going to have a fake PAT here trying for 2. Why not?
Well, yeah. I don't know about the Julio, but you know what? I'll take it right there because that was a great catch and great grab and a great compliment for that. And the crowd is on their feet. The drought is over. Rutland Hurricanes, rock me like a hurricane. Get the win, 54-6, their first W since 2023, and they made it count as they took down Crawford County Eagles 54-6. Congratulations to head coach Anthony Williams and DC Jamie Lattimore.
We're going to get a post-game interview.
I think we're going to try to get a post-game interview on the sideline with Coach Williams.
After they get the handshake line.
And this is what you really want to see. They had a couple tempers flare a little bit, but you definitely want to see this sportsmanship in this line, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is
and you see all the bodies. You see all the bodies there, making sure it's sportsmanship, making sure things don't get awry.
Absolutely. In the heat of battle, that goes on, and it happens. People get upset. We all get upset. But, when a game is over, you should respect your opponent. You shake their hand. You say good game and good luck the rest of the season.
And for Rutland, it's on to Westside, and for Crawford, on to GMC.
And that's exactly what you want to see. Good stuff, fellas. I appreciate it. We are down to our last ball game of the Bibb County Gridiron Kickoff Classic. 3 in the books.
They're ready.
And we have our sideline interview with the head coach, Anthony Williams, Take it away, guys, from the field.
Welcome back into Middle Georgia Sports Live. I'm with the Rutland Hurricanes winning head coach after a big win to start the season off here at the Gridiron Classic. Coach, talk about the win. What does it mean to finally get the job done?
It means a lot to these young men. They've been working hard all summer long. They got started doing the first couple about this game, trying to put one foot in front of the other, and just go out and so good after 2 down season. These guys start hard. I'm so proud of them. We've got a few things we got to work on for this week.
Yeah, you're doing great, man. You're really good.
It's been a long time since the Hurricanes have gotten the win, so talk about that momentum that pushes this team forward for the rest of the year.
That was kind of the thing last year.
I'm doing
They kind of got everybody moving. Now the guys got that monkey off their back, and I think we'll be okay.
Talk about the environment you got to play in here at the Gridiron Classic, the 3rd annual. You had a lot of guys here. The crowd was big. Talk about what it means for them to play in this environment.
I mean, this is a great environment for these young men. It's almost like a college type atmosphere. You got the fans that cheering for you middle of the day in the heat and the sun. So they've got the opportunity to do that. It's been a long time coming.
Tell Brady to sign off from here.
Coach, go enjoy the win. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Sign off.
Yeah, we'll talk.
20 wins. Cool. I know you missed it because of
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. You see it and answer to thirst, but never thirsty. Sprite, the clear favorite.
When doubt surrounds your picture of tomorrow, hope from others can light the way forward. A whole team of people focused on what's next. Devoted to medicine that envisions the future so you can do the same. The power of second chances is here at Emory Healthcare, but its beauty shines brightest when you bring it home.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment.